Lumibricks are doing a massive sale for Amazon Prime Day. They're offering up to 60% off on their products between the 8th and the 11th of July. And to celebrate that, they've decided to sponsor another video. They've sent us another set to have a look at, which means, of course, we have our director of alternative brick brands with us, who has built this set for us, but they've sent us this one. And just so we are fully clear on all of the disclosure stuff up front, although they have sent us the set for free to review and they are sponsoring this video, we as ever have retained full editorial control of the video. We can say whatever we like about this set, and yeah, we're going to give you an honest review based on our thoughts of this set. Set number F9042, the Cyberpunk apartment. As you can see, it has 2,507 pieces. It's a 16+ set, and it has been built in its entirety by Anna. Say hello, Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Right, let's get the box out of the way. In fact, the reason I wanted to start us with the box is because we have had a slight technical issue, which, to be fair, both emphasises the fact we've retained full editorial control and also looks quite good on Lumibricks as well, because we've had a little bit of a problem. One of the connections on the lights, because as you can see, the lighting on it is supposed to light it up and make it look really, really super awesome and cool. That's one of the big selling points of the Cyberpunk range. But there's a broken connection in there somewhere. We don't know if it came broken or if we broke it or whatever has caused it. But either way, there is a broken connection. So ours only lights up on the bottom floor. The top floor doesn't light up at all because it's short-circuiting. The Lumibricks customer service has been fantastic and are sending us out a replacement bit. I don't quite know which bit needs replacing, but they do. They're sending us out a replacement and we will have it fully working soon, but it won't be here in time for us to get the video out to tell you about the Prime Day discounts. So we had to make an executive decision to show you it not fully lit up, because you need to know it's on discount, boys and girls. So here is the set in all its glory, and if we just turn the lights on, you can see that the bottom floor of it does light up and look very cool. Yeah, do you want to pop that off? So as you can see, when we turn all the lights off in here, that bottom bit does look very cool and neon and lit up and awesome. And if we pop the lights back on, you would have had the same thing around here and then around at the top here and on this bit. And basically everywhere that you can see on the box that's lit up would be lit up on this, but I don't know. I don't know how it's broken. It has just somehow, as part of either originally being broken or being broken during assembly, something to do with the connecting the top to the bit below has stopped working. So basically when we fully connect and press it in, it kills the bottom one and short circuits.
Not this one.
Yeah, but it's still not turning the top one on.
Yeah.
It's all powered by a little power pack that comes with it that takes 3 AA batteries and then connects into the bottom of the base via a USB cable. You could just plug this into any USB power pack. You don't have to use the one attached, or you could just plug it straight into the wall as well. And one thing that is really cool about it is you've got these little connections on the side of the plates, which, by the way, proper sturdy plates on these. They're Mills plate thickness. You've got the base plate, you've got a brick, and then you've got a plate. So will fit in with any modular building system that you're using that is on a Mills plate system, like our city is. But each plate has these little connector pieces. There's one on this side and one on this side, which means if you've got yourself a whole collection of Lumibricks modular buildings, you can just plug one of them in via the USB cable at the back, and then they connect together via these little connections. You can put them in a row and you can use one power point to power the whole of your city or your street or however you have them connected together, which I think is so cool, because just from trying to do my winter village last year and lighting up 3 or 4 different buildings in that before I gave up, I had 3 different power packs. I had cables everywhere. It was a nightmare. And that just makes things so much simpler and so much easier. But yeah, getting on to the build itself, because we can't really show you the lights, because like I say, they're a little bit broken. But this is certainly not Anna's first rodeo when it comes to Lumibricks. How many of these have you had now?
2 off the company, and I have 4 of my own.
Yeah, so she's
all lights bricked up.
Yeah, well, that's one of the unique things about Lumibricks. They all come with the light kits that are integrated into the build. So rather than having to do the build and then add the light kit in afterwards and have the kind of nightmares you've seen from me in the past. With Lumi bricks, they have specific bricks that allow the cables to be kind of hidden within the build. For example, if we have a look in at the side here, you can see that in there on the side there are some unique bricks specifically designed to make it easier to accommodate the light kits, and it does make the whole construction process a lot simpler, doesn't it, when you're putting the lights in?
It does. Instructions show you where to place them, even while building. So like to place them out of the way, just so you're not getting them, so they're not in the way, so you can do your other bricks.
Which is very, very cool. As far as the build process itself goes, I've already mentioned, I love the fact that they just come on a Mills plate, style plate as standard, which certainly does make it easier to hold one-handed, which you couldn't do this with a modular building on a normal single base plate, which makes it a lot easier for moving them around. And features-wise, I mean, there's just so much going on in this set. It's a cyberpunk set. Do you want to talk me through some of the stuff that's going on in this? Because Anna obviously built it. I'm just kind of admiring it. I like the fact that we've even got a cyberpunk dog around the side here with printing on, and that's another thing to note. It is all printed pieces. There's nothing in here that is a sticker. It's all printed, even on the little transparent pieces that you've got on there.
Plastic covered to keep from scratching while in bag. So because it's like printed onto there, so you don't want them scratching off. So they come with pre-wrapped, but you just take the wrapper off and there you are, no lining up for me.
Nice. So we've got a little vending machine down here. I am very much a vending machine guy, so that is quite cool. And this little white-haired gentleman is using the vending machine. Yeah, the vending machine does have lighting in, which we were able to show you before. That's one of the things that is lighting. That's on the lower level that hasn't short-circuited. Yeah, there's so many of these bits off the back that you can just kind of pop off and see what's going on inside. So you can see we've got all of these back doors opened up. Tell me what's in here, because I don't know what's in here.
Oh gosh. So at the bottom, what we've just opened is a garage. There is a roller door on the front. Kevin was very excited when that came up and down. On the second here, I think it's food and stuff, because you've also got a chicken place here.
Right. Show them the chicken place.
I've got it a chicken place.
So there's the roller door at the front.
Yeah. This is a chicken place with a rat. We have a rat. It came. I put him in there. I think it's a mouse because it's brown, but...
I mean, it wouldn't be a chicken place without a rat. I've never been to a chicken place that didn't have rats, so that seems about right.
But there's one right at the front, though. And we've obviously got bin bags. We've got black and green, and we've got a bin. This is an open manhole cover. So that's why we've got warnings around it, as you can see. And up here is like a repair shop.
Let's turn it around so they can see it.
I'm not quite sure what they're building. That's just because I don't understand.
Cyberpunk things.
Yeah, cyberpunk things. But there's planning going on and like blueprints on here. There's things in the windows. But I am not sure what they are building. They look like motorbike like bases, and then like you add stuff to it. But we've got this guy up here who's being menacing. Don't know what he's doing, but he's up here messing around over here. They all do have names, and they've all got names in the first book, so it gives you a...
Which one's the first book? Let's find out what people's names then. So we've got two big meaty instruction manuals, as you can see, which the instructions are nice and clear, by the way. There you go, we've got everybody's names in the front there, so we can see what everybody is called.
There you go, it tells you what they are.
Oh, there you go. So we've got, yeah, okay. So a mechanical roller shutter door is what we've got at the front there. But it does give you all of your breakdown of what electrical stuff that you need to be able to do, and making sure, yeah, that everything is working in there correctly, how to connect it all together. And this bit, Anna actually called me downstairs when she started building this set, because that you found really useful, didn't you?
Yes, because I do get confused with grey and silver blocks a lot. But this helped me, and I think it would help anyone who's a bit unsure of what bricks to use, and I think it would help people who look like Kevin's.
Yeah, because obviously,
no green
we've all seen in instruction books that the colours in the instruction manuals don't necessarily represent the colour of the bricks, and what that's doing, if it's not clear from just waving it in front of the camera, it's showing you the colour they're using in the book and how that corresponds to what the real colours are, and it's just a useful little guide for, well,
So
am
silver.
I looking for the black brick or a dark grey brick? Because we all know black bricks never look black in instruction manuals, they all look dark grey, and if you've got dark grey and black, it just causes all kinds of problems.
Undo things. And
yeah. So that's really handy. And then the instruction manual themselves, it is always super clear with Lumi bricks. As you can see, it tells you which bags to open up, which bags you're going to be taking different electrical bits from. And it's, it is buffoon proof. They are really good instructions. I mean, you can tell by the fact that it's two big wedges. These are some detailed instructions. That's a lot of stuff.
Isn't it? 2,500 bricks, which, yes, is a lot. But I've had books that are just one of these, and that's a build. So, yeah.
Certainly nice and detailed. Did you enjoy the build process?
Yes, I did. I didn't really find any problems with it. Now I had that guide to go about with, which helped, because I heard, am I using this and this? I was like, yes, I'm very good. I like this. It's up and down, so like this is supposed to be up there, but you're adding.
What is it? It's just like a little covered. Oh, okay.
But obviously you're putting top on, but just moving this and putting the top on, because obviously you've got to line up the connectors underneath, and I was just like, I've done other ones and it's very hard to do, but this, I just move out, just move it out of the way. And got all the men and women doing their things. There's a bed in here. There's
cool.
There's toilets.
And Anna's Lumi Brick City is ever expanding. I mean, like we say, she's got 4 of these modulars now. 2 that she bought herself before we even started working with Lumi Bricks, because she was always very intrigued with them anyway. So that's why Anna is director of alternate bricks, because she chose to buy these sets and build them before they decided to start sending them to us. So they're very much Anna's thing, and they do look really, really cool. I mean, I like this little bit where the road drops down, so you can drive a little car in. I want to drive a little car in there, so we might have to get ourselves a Lumi Bricks car to pair up with it. But no, it all does look very, very cool. And as I said at the start of the video, as part of Amazon's Prime Day, there are some big discounts that are going to be going on Lumi Bricks on Amazon. So I'm now going to jump to slightly in the future Kev, who's just going to show you some of the stuff that's going on the Lumi Bricks Amazon page, which means you can say goodbye to Anna, because she's not coming with me into my office. She's not allowed in there. So here we are on the Amazon homepage. All you need to do, type in Lumi Bricks in the search, and you can go through to the Funhole store or the Lumi Bricks store. And as you can see from here, there is all manner of stuff that as soon as we hit those Amazon Prime Day discounts, you're going to see the prices of some of these sets start to reduce. But there's loads of different themes available. The one that we just built was from the Neon Cyberpunk, specifically that set. But if you're not into cyberpunk, there's so many different themes on here. We've previously done that one from the steampunk range. Anna already also owns the book cafe and the theatre. I certainly recognise the 2 of those. We've got the graffiti bus stop as well. They're all from their town life range. And I really like the look of the Old West stuff, so we might have to get involved in some of this at some point too. But bottom line, 8th to the 11th of July, up to 60% off on the Lumi Bricks range. So make sure you check it out. Let us know down in the comments which ones you're planning on picking up. And if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you've got your notifications on too. Thank you very much to Lumi Bricks for sponsoring this video. And thank you very much for watching.